know what it is, man. It's your boy Blue, man. We back in the building. What's shaking with y'all, man?
So tell me what you think about this Hardy Serrano fight here, New York, Madison Square Garden. Should that be the main event?
Yeah, man. It truly should, man. But we can't take nothing away from Devin Haney, man, because Devin Haney is a star, man. Devin Haney is a star in the making. You know what I'm saying? He got all the talent to be a superstar. I know we've seen guys like Zab Judah and Joe Cortez say that they believe that his talent is so high that he could beat Floyd Mayweather.
Yeah,
so you know what I'm saying? That's huge. You know what I mean? And but this here in New York, Amanda Serrano and Heather Hardy. I don't even got no voice, man. Y'all hear? It's like a club in here. You know what I'm saying? It's not even like yeah. It's not even like a boxing match, man. And we getting it from the undercard. We seeing all entertaining fights, man. So this joint is crazy tonight, man. The Garden is rocking, and to be in the theater and not in the main arena, and it's rocking like this. If the Knicks was playing right now, they would hear them rocking over here. You know what I'm saying? That's how hard it is, man.
What do you think that fight does for women boxing, Serrano Hardy?
I think it's a step in the right direction, but the fact that it's on a streaming app, it hurts it. You know what I'm saying? Because how many people are subscribed to the Zone app? You know what I mean? So you're gonna get a lot of hardcore boxing fans that's interested and watch the Zone, but as far as grasping the minds of the casual fans, it's not doing that. Christina Hammer, Carissa Shields, you know, it was on the platform where you grasp the casual boxing fans. Hardcore boxing fans don't own it. Hardcore, you know, to grasp the casual boxing fans is to grasp the minds of people that's not truly in the sports. And so when you have a streaming app like The Zone, it's not a bad thing for us as sports fans, and especially hardcore boxing fans. But when you're dealing with the casual fans, watching boxing on an app, nah. You know what I'm saying? Because, listen, they don't even want to watch it when it's on their television, let alone look at it on their phone or a device. That's hard, and especially when you're dealing with women. When you're dealing with women, a fight of this magnitude, I think it needs to be on network TV. And I truly believe it should be on, I think that all women boxing right now, until it gets to a certain status, should be on regular TV.
Regular TV?
Yeah, and not ESPN, but I'm talking Channel 5, you know what I'm saying? Because most of the women boxers are lookers, you know what I'm saying? Let's be honest, they all lookers. So if you turn on your Channel 5, you know what I'm saying? Remember what they did, what was genius with Errol Spence when he fought Leonard Bundle, and they put that fight on right after the Olympics went off.
Right, yes,
you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So they didn't even give you time to switch your channel. It went right into it.
They thought it was still part of the Olympics.
They thought it was still part of the Olympics.
Right.
And that's what they need to do with women's boxing until women's boxing it's never going to reach, we got to be honest, it's never going to reach the status of men, right? Because the majority of people don't even think that they should trade punches, you know what I mean? You look at Hannah Gabriels, and people look at Hannah Gabriels like, she gets punched in her face for a living? Like, it's hard to believe, you know what I'm saying?
So both these fighters, Serrano and Hardy, both work with DeBella. How come this isn't a PBC fight?
That's a good question. But I asked Lou, something was interesting, right? He's not working with Deontay Wilder no more.
Really?
Yeah, he's not working with Deontay Wilder no more. And so, you know, that kind of, it threw me. You know, so he said, we took a break or something. That's what he told me.
It ain't no taking no break.
No, it ain't no taking no break for that. So I think that he's kind of clashing with the BBC. And I think part of that is he stands up for women boxing. He fights for it. And he wants them to be, I truly believe he wants them to headline.
I believe they should be.
And they should be. Brother, that Clarissa Shields, Christina Hammer fight, that was like, if you have the atmosphere, and it's the same atmosphere here, and you
Seymour, every time I'm back here, Seymour comes.
Hey, I got an enlarged prostate. I don't know what your excuse is.
Seymour, stay back here, man.
What is it?
We're talking about Serrano Hardy and how good it is for women's boxing.
Right.
Do you like women's boxing?
I dig it. I'm starting to dig it. Shields have been putting on some hell of a fights.
Her
last two fights.
They'll be a good fight. Hardy and Serrano will be an excellent fight.
It's gonna be bloodshed.
Yeah.
There will be blood.
You know, I'm glad it's only 2 rounds. I mean, 2 minutes a round.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it could get ugly. Now, you got to excuse the prostate is calling.
Who's the prostate?
Yeah, but you know, so I think that women's boxing needs to be embedded in the brains of the casual fans. Don't give them a chance to think about it.
Right.
You see, like you said, like, so I'm glad it's only 2 minutes, you know. So clearly he's not a fan of women boxing, right? But don't give people a chance to turn away from it. Let them have to sit through it. Let them give them. You watch Christina Hammer and Christian Shield. I keep going back to that because the performance, the atmosphere, everything was beautiful. And I think we're gonna get the same situation here.
You know what fight kicked it off for me? Kylie Reese versus Brookhouse.
Okay, Cecilia Brackets.
Yeah, when she dropped her with that overhand right, and I was like, you know what?
Women could do this.
Boxing is exciting.
See, there's a misconception that people have that women boxing is not exciting because it's not knockouts, right? Majority of the fights we watch, there's not knockouts.
Nope.
So that's the excuse. If you're not watching Deontay Wilder, we watched Errol Spence fight a guy that moved up an entire weight class. Some people would say 2, I say it was 1, because 3 out of his last 5 fights was at 140 pounds, Mikey Garcia. So he moved up 1 weight class. He was a champion at 140.
He took a title at that fight from the Russian kid.
Right, for Sergey Lipinets.
Yeah.
Right? So he's a 140-pound fighter that moved up, right? Errol Spence is the big, strong, strapping boogeyman in the welterweight division that a lot of people say he's weight bullying, right? He's draining himself. We seen Kenny Porter just recently said that Errol Spence is not even fighting in his right weight class.
What do you think his right weight class is?
I think his right weight class is 147.
Spence.
Yeah.
Spence
Because
fights at 47.
we never seen him struggle and make weight. So how could that not be his right weight class, right?
Gotcha.
Kenny Porter saying he should be a 54-pounder.
Gotcha.
He's draining, but the odd thing about that is Sean Porter is the one that missed weight, that struggled to make weight the last time.
And used to fight at a middle.
And used to fight in middle. Right. So Spence, I think this is the problem, right? We look at guys and we feel remember that the golden years we talked about, Sugar Ray Leonard, Marvin Hagler, Tommy Hearns, Duran, these dudes. Now Duran moved up in weight, but Sugar Ray Leonard was a big welterweight. He's actually taller than Errol Spence, right? He's actually bigger than Errol Spence. Nobody said he was weight bullying. Thomas Hearns was clearly bigger than Sugar Ray Leonard, and if Sugar Ray Leonard was big for the welterweight division, then we talking about these guys weight bullying, right? The only guy in that situation that wasn't weight bullying was Duran, who moved up in weight, right? He jumped 2 weight classes to fight Sugar Ray Leonard and was victorious.
And jumped
3
more to fight Barkley.
Right, and Mikey Garcia attempted to do the same thing. He came up short. But my point in saying this is this, right? What's going on, Will? Shaking chin. So my point is this, right? Is that Errol Spence, we saw him fight Mikey Garcia. There was no knockdowns. Mikey Garcia was never severely hurt. And if we go by some people's method, then he's a 154-pounder that fought a 140-pounder. So we go by that method, then it should have been a knockdown. It should have been Mikey Garcia was never severely hurt, never in bad trouble. He was never knocked out. So then why do we use this as a barometer to judge women's boxing? Because women boxers, we don't see them get hurt, right? And it's actually more entertaining because the fight is shorter.
Very entertaining.
Right? Because the fight is shorter. You're not sitting. Sometimes we get snooze fest in the men's division, right?
Yeah.
And you like, oh my goodness, can't wait for this is over, right? But women boxing is shorter, it's shortened up, right? So if it's a snooze fest, you're not sitting there for a very long time. It's not killing you to sit through that fight.
Quick 20 minutes.
So why are we complaining about it? Enjoy it, right? Because it goes back to you want your woman barefoot and pregnant at home, right? Equality, right? Women's basketball is not the same, right? And I understand sports is a man thing, right? But still at the end of the day, look at it before you judge it. Watch it before you judge it. We get too many people that judge women boxing before they even truly watch it. Ask people how many undisputed champions are there right now. They don't even know. They don't even know about Clarissa, and they definitely don't know about Cecilia Brackets.
Nope.
But they judge women boxing. That's amazing, right? The first thing they'll say is Layla Ali.
Most people don't watch women's boxing.
They don't watch it,
but they have an opinion on
right?
it,
And
which is crazy.
That's my thing.
It's insane.
How could you judge something and you never experienced it? Experience it. It's entertaining. Go back, rewatch Clarissa Shields, Christina Hammer. Go back and watch Cecilia Brackets fights.
Kelly Reese, yeah.
Look at Ann Wolfe. Look at Ann Wolfe knockouts. She got better knockout highlights than a lot of the men. She got more highlight knockouts than Floyd Mayweather.
Yeah.
That's a fact.
Remember when she stretched that 7-foot girl? Well, she wasn't 7 foot,
but she, for women, she was 7 feet.
Yeah.
Right?
She was the 7 feet of women.
That's what I'm saying. So she had more highlight knockout reels than Floyd Mayweather. You know what I'm saying? And it's a myth to say, well, it's due to the knockout. Because then you get guys like Deontay Wilder, right? Who people still have disdain for. And all he do is knock out everybody.
He knock out everybody.
Everybody he's faced either hit the canvas or was knocked out.
But that show you the biases in this game.
In the game, right.
That show you the biases.
Right.
He knocked out or at least dropped
everybody.
He fought.
Somebody touched the canvas.
Literally dropped everybody he fought.
Everybody he's fought. They either was knocked out, they definitely touched the canvas.
They touched the canvas.
I mean, two guys, and you could say arguably one guy, because it was a slow count, in my opinion, for the Fury, right? Fury went down twice in that fight. Stavern went down in his fight. Stavern survived. It's people don't understand how difficult it is to knock out a guy that's there to survive, especially when you're dealing with a guy that knows how to defend himself. We're not talking about two guys in the street. We're talking about guys that know how to defend themselves. So I could prevent myself from getting knocked out. If there's nothing else I could do, I could stop myself from getting knocked out. And he still knocks them out. Only two guys made it to the finish line, and one arguably didn't even make it, right?
Don't get me started on that.
The referee said, well, because he was a champion at one point in time, and he's the lineal champion, that I had to give him the benefit of the doubt. That's not your job to give him the benefit of the doubt. What you mean? I clapped. How do you say that as a referee? You clapped to give him the opportunity to wake up?
He woke him up.
He woke him up.
He woke him up.
And he said he woke him up. But to admit that you gave him the opportunity, you gave him the benefit of the doubt because he was the champion, is utterly ridiculous. And that shows the disdain that we have for Deontay Wilder. And that's why that's my guy right there. Because he ride for us.